What's up, everybody? Quick video. I wanted to make it really quick because I wanted to get the idea out and put it on camera before I forget it because I was like, man, this is good stuff. And I wish I would have known this if I wish somebody explained this to me. That's all. So this is 5 things on. Sorry, I had to get Thai food for myself and my wife. Eating Thai food today. 5 things that I realized that happen when you start getting the groove rolling. Okay, when you start getting in your groove in this content stuff, there's some things that I realize because I do a lot of self-reflection. There's some things that I realize that actually I can tell you guys. So if you guys feel the same exact thing, then you'll notice that you're working towards your first 500 subscribers. These, I think it's the bedrock, it's the foundation. I can tell. I am a planner, like my actual career, so I know what happens. First and foremost, James Clear in Atomic Habits, it's a good reference. He says, you don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the levels of your system. As I go through these 5 things, I want you to just keep that in mind as time goes on. Okay, number one thing I realized was I became very intentional with my time and I'm constantly learning. And what I mean by that, what am I learning? I started off vague. Let me go in a little more detail. I'm constantly watching how to improve my content, my music, my communication, my marketing, everything that I'm doing. I'm constantly learning those things. If I have a moment in my car where I'm just driving, I'm learning. I don't even listen to music that much. I'm just constantly learning because I'm trying to get where I'm trying to go pretty damn quick. And the quicker that I can learn things, the quicker that I can understand things, the quicker I can improve my content and everything else, turning into my goal, which is once I retire from doing what I'm doing, I just want to get my Sprinter van and become homeless. Okay, I want to travel America and live in a van for a few years or a year, something like that. That's what I want to do. Okay, like I said, be intentional, and you'll notice that you're becoming more intentional and you're constantly learning and you're becoming obsessed with learning and you're not really wasting any time after work. Even you'll try to even do this like during work when you have some breathing space. You'll try to learn something. And yeah, that's number one. Now, number two is you'll notice that you're constantly getting better. Starting off vague again. What I mean by this is your setup, your camera setup, your photography, your videography, your audio gets better. Like things just slowly start getting better. Now, if you're not getting better, that means the input that you're giving yourself is not sufficient enough. You're not getting better and your output is not getting better. The only way that your output is going to get better is by improving your input. You have to consistently keep learning, going back to number one, constantly be learning, and then your output would become better. Now, you'll notice that certain creators are not getting better as time goes on, so therefore they stay stagnant. I don't want that to be you, so make sure that you're being observant of the input that you're receiving, okay? So yeah, number two, to sum it all up, you'll notice that you're getting better at your processes of content creation or music creation or whatever creation, okay? I'm gonna stop and then finish this. But number three is you'll notice that it's becoming easier. Now, the output is becoming easier to produce. Now, there's a lot that goes into that. As you're learning, what are you learning? You're learning, like for me, I'm gonna give you a very specific example. You are learning how to create videos faster and better. Now, the videos that I'm creating are, you'll notice, descriptions, titles, shorts, segments, article, website, all of these things that I'm doing, the time that it took to make, it's becoming shorter, and shorter. So, this was number 4, I believe. Yeah, so number 4 is you'll notice that things start getting easier. Sure, I want to make sure that the camera's not all stupid. So yeah, things start getting easier and your output becomes faster because of it. Now, if you feel like it's too slow, you just got to keep learning or become more obsessed with learning, right? Be more intentional with your time and you'll eventually discover how to shorten the time that it takes for your output while the quality is getting better because you're constantly improving and you need to improve. So you'll notice all of these things are kind of molding into one thing. That's why I wanted to give it to you. Now, the last thing that I noticed is, and there's a lot of other things, but these are like some very important things. But the last thing that I noticed is my output for my content is I'm beating my circle. I'm able to create more videos, more intentional. I'm not going to say they're better videos, but my output is actually, when it comes to like my descriptions and everything like that, which I already told my circle, like how I do this. And I'm telling you guys also right now. And yesterday, or the vlog that I have before this video, I kind of go in more detail about how I'm doing that, like the technical aspect of it, but I'm producing more. You want to produce because you do need the volume. The volume means consistency. The studying means the quality of your consistency is getting better. And then your system on how you all of this stuff is getting better, shorter, more efficient, and the quality is getting better. Like all of it all together, it's helping you out. All of this all together is the result of more output because how much input you have received in the past, and it's just turning like it's a gear. Like you can receive input and then boom, the output comes out. I think I'm just trying to think of the most simple way to say that, but yeah, that's what it is. So I hope that helps you guys. And I know I was kind of everywhere with it, but that's what it comes down to. That's what it comes down to. And yeah, maybe I should slow it down, but y'all are busy, so let's get to work later.